Late on Friday, Donald Trump announced a new lawsuit against the publisher of the Wall Street Journal, its corporate parent, and individual reporters who wrote an article about Jeffrey Epstein that the former president found objectionable. This civil suit, which Trump described as a powerhouse lawsuit for reasons that remain unclear, is historically rare. There is no modern precedent for a sitting U.S. president suing a newspaper over an article. Coincidentally, around the same time Trump's lawyers were filing their case against the Wall Street Journal, Trump received related news. NBC News reported that earlier in 2023, Trump had filed a civil suit against journalist Bob Woodward and his publisher. Trump claimed that Woodward did not have his consent to release audio recordings of their interviews and sought nearly $50 million in damages. However, the outcome was not in Trump's favor, as he ended up with nothing but legal bills. The judge presiding over this case was appointed by former President George W. Bush. This outcome is not unfamiliar. When Trump sued CNN and demanded $475 million, the case was dismissed. When he sued the Washington Post, the case was dismissed. And when he sued the New York Times, seeking $100 million, the case was dismissed. In each instance, Trump and his legal team filed cases that were highly dubious and politically motivated. The claims were weak at best, and in each instance, the journalists and their employers fought back and won. However, there are some notable exceptions. When Trump filed a similarly weak case against ABC News, the network agreed to a controversial $15 million settlement with him. More recently, in response to a peculiar lawsuit from Trump, CBS News corporate parent agreed to an even more controversial $16 million settlement. The broader lessons are clear. Those unnecessary out-of-court settlements only emboldened Trump, effectively encouraging him to sue other news organizations that displeased him for various reasons. Indeed, Trump explicitly referenced the ABC News and CBS News payments when announcing his new civil suit against the Wall Street Journal. Furthermore, the recent pattern suggests that the only way to lose in a fight against Trump is to pursue a course rooted in appeasement. This holds true for law firms, higher education institutions, and his court battles against news organizations.